Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Did you do that for me?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Oh,
Subscribe.
it's on the right hand side.
There it is. She just won $500 out of LeBrandon's pocket.
Congratulations!
Yeah, $500 from LeBrandon, yeah.
That's Jerry. We said we was going to say Jerry.
$500 from Jerry. Thank you, Jerry, for donating $500 to
This
everyone.
lovely lady right here.
Everyone who subscribes gets $500
From Jerry.
That's
He'll be making donations to your account weekly.
PayPal.
PayPal.
1 cent a week for however long it takes to get to $500.
Jerry, you're a teacher, right? You're on the same salary I am. It's going to take a long time. I'm just letting you know.
None of that is true, people.
All right, so what do? We just get a person to come up and just.
Well, they can just scream. They can just scream it out. So one thing, if you do go on Austin and Loeb Presents, you'll see that we do a bit called vocab time.
Yes.
I'm a very learned man. If you guys have not been able to tell so far, educated, scholared.
Yeah, you are very learned.
Smartithized. But what we like to do is take vocabulary words that, just any normal, difficult, whatever. I'm gonna know it. I'm gonna know its origin, what it means, how to use it in a sentence. It's like spelling bee, but I don't have to spell anything.
It's good.
Anyway.
Because you can't spell.
Does anyone have a word that they would like to
just raise your
out?
hand and just maybe, we'll call on you and have a word. Is anybody? Pastor, yes. What word would you like for us to use, for Austin to define for you tonight?
Missiology.
What'd you call me?
Missiology.
Missiology.
Which, of course, missiology is an adjective. It's an adjective. First used in the ancient Roman Empire. It was used to describe the study of small ants. Small ants in the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, little known, was overran by fire ants. Once tried to overthrow Julius Caesar. No lie. That is a true story.
That's not true at all.
Fire ants tried to overthrow Julius Caesar.
That's not right at all.
That's exactly right.
So you're telling me that missiology is a study of fire ants?
Yes.
That's not right at all.
Any other definition is a common misconception.
How would you use that in a sentence?
So, just how I did. Back in the Roman Empire,
Yeah.
the study of ants was called missiology. Boom! In your face.
Oh, man.
In your face.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. We're going to call on you. Which word would you like for Austin to define? Oh.
It's precious.
It's precious. Pressure. Pressure.
Any word.
Any word?
Any word. Any word. Okay,
Any word.
dealer's choice.
Which word do you think?
Sophomore.
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 This is a commonly misused word.
Sophomore is?
Sophomore.
Sophomore is a commonly misused word.
So people tend to use that in second year of school. That's a sophomore. Wrong. Wrong. Blatant misconception of what this is. The word sophomore, which of course is a pronoun, and it was first used by the ancient Mongolians back in 1794. 1794, ancient Mongolia. So when they would attack the Great Wall of Japan, they would use a weapon.
Yeah.
That would, much like a slingshot, would actually kind of look like this.
She can't see you.
Oh, sorry. It kind of looked like this. Almost kind of like a slingshot. But what they would do is they would find the biggest cow they could find. They would all swing it back and forth like this.
Yeah.
And then they'd launch it. I almost hit myself in the face. And that machine was called a sophomore. You're welcome.
You're right.
Yeah. She said you're right.
She knew.
That's not good if you're agreeing with him. Oh,
Pretty good if you're agreeing with me. All right, you want to do one more?
We'll do one more word, yeah.
Want to get served on vocabulary?
Served on vocabulary.
You're a gym teacher. You should know this stuff.
Actually, I teach science, not gym.
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever, man? I went to school for that.
So you say. must have dropped out as a sophomore.
Woo! Yes, you right here. What word would you like to use?
That's not a word.
That's
That's just a
not a word,
noise you
that's
just
a
made.
laugh.
You just made a noise.
I just can't do it.
Go get her.
You need us to pray for you? No? You can't look up words.
That's
It's
cheap.
illegal.
That's cheap.
That's so cheap. What word again? Go ahead.
A freak.
A freak.
A who? A freak?
Freet. I actually know this word.
You do not know this word.
I'm actually very familiar with this word. It's one of the most common, one of my most commonly used words, a freak. Which, of course, a freet.
A freak.
Yeah. A freet, again, adjective. Duh. So a freet was first, if we're going to date it all the way back, not to its common knowledge, if we're going to date a freet all the way back, it was actually first used in ancient Hawaii. Back in 1972.
That's when it was first used.
Yes, ancient Hawaii.
Ancient Hawaii in 1972. I was
As-
born not too many years after that, so
as,
I'm getting ancient.
Anyway, no one asked you. Anyway, in ancient Hawaii, 1972,
Yeah.
the king had just arrived, Elvis Presley. And as they were celebrating the king's arrival, they would lay out this walkway from his ship that was covered in rose petals and peanut butter sandwiches. And what they called this delicious flowery runway was a freet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Now you can go sing smart in front of your friends.
Yeah. If
Like I do.
Yeah. Do not say those words.
Knowledge is
ever
power,
again.
guys.
Knowledge
Knowledge
is
is
power, but not from Austin.
We're never too proud to learn new things.
Yeah. And so the thing that we finished up with, because it's been an hour and we know that you are getting a little tired.
Jerry's about to kick us out.
Jerry's about to kick us out. He actually looked at his watch. He said, "It's time to go."
Go. So how we like to finish all of our shows is, again, like LeBrandon said, I'm the youth leader, youth director, whatever you want to call it, of our church. And one of my major jobs that I do with the kids is I'm over the dance team.
Yes.
Dance team / drama team. And
Interpretive dances in church.
I don't know if you all have any kind of like youth pastor, what in the world, youth dance team or anything like
one of
that.
those.
But one thing you will notice is that we're running out of songs.
Yeah, they really are.
We really are. I mean,
It's the same song
the
over
problem
and
is
over.
the same songs. You hear about 5 to 10 songs. Everybody's done them over and over. We've all seen the same one. So
Everybody's doing Now Behold the
LeBrandon
Lamb,
and I
Take
now
Me to the King,
Take Me to the King,
Chain
Chain
Breaker.
Breaker,
Yeah, we're all
like
doing
all great songs, but
all
we've
good
seen
stuff.
it. We've seen it.
We've
So what me and LeBrandon did was put our collective heads together.
Yes.
Which always turns out good.
Very
And
much so.
we did kind of a mashup
Yes.
of different songs, kind of outside the box when you think of,
Pastor, would you like to have your people learn this dance maybe for Sunday morning?
just pay attention.
Pay
You can
attention.
follow along if you
Follow
want.
along. So listen, it's very good for well, you could use it a lot of different ways.
Yes, this is very versatile.
Yeah, it's very versatile.
But
I've already used it 6 times in my church, and so
Yeah, I did it at Arby's yesterday. So it's
they
very
got the
versatile.
meats, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why you said Arby's for. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
ahead.
we now present our praise dance to
Austin
you guys.
represents praise dance.
Where are you going to stand?
Why are you talking to me like that?
He's never supposed to touch anything.
Get on your side.
I'm getting on my side. Make sure everything's working right.
Okay,
Hold up a second. We got a malfunction.